Mom's Pump here. Hashtag the Pink Life. I'm Priya.
I'm Sue.
And today's topic is moving with your baby.
Yeah. So moving with baby, toddler.
The whole family.
Yeah.
So moving is tough.
Yes.
On kids because
moving in general is just stressful.
Yeah.
So and add a couple kids, couple pets,
a husband.
Remember
cars.
Poor Ozzy
Oh
in the
my
car.
God.
Yes.
So we've done moving together.
Yes.
And we've moved different times with our kids, and we thought it was so important to bring this topic up because there's so much stress involved because number one, you're packing.
Yes.
And number two, you have to sort of like psychologically help your kids to adjust to the fact that they're moving to a new place.
Yes.
New friends, new faces, or even if you just have a baby, like how do you manage all that stuff?
And you have to still maintain your regular daily
pumping and breastfeeding schedule.
Yeah. You've moved a couple of times, and I know that you've moved across country.
Yeah, from New York to Miami, then back from Miami to New York.
Yes. And you've moved a couple of times in Florida in different places.
So
moving, I know they were little when you moved.
Yeah, so when we moved to Miami from New York, Jaden and Ava Jaden was 2.5, Ava was about 1 year old.
Yeah. Did you drive down or did you fly with them?
Well, so we had to maneuver it. So I had a truck that drove down with all the furniture.
Yeah.
But we had our cars.
Yeah.
So Wade and I had to drive cars. We had 2 cars. So I got my 2 family members to help us drive down. And then my mom flew down with the kids.
Okay.
So she had to be in charge. So one big, huge thing is support.
Yeah.
Make sure you have support or family when you're doing a big move like that, if you're going across a couple states. And if you don't have that type of support, planning is going to be key. Make sure you have everything straight, write everything down.
Yeah.
How are you going to maneuver everything to get everybody safely there in one piece and all your stuff and to have your sanity intact.
Yeah.
But the kids flew down with my mom, so it made it easier for them. And before they left, we talked about Miami. We brought them down a couple times to see the house so they knew what it looked like.
Yeah.
And they were so excited because we were on a lake, we were by the water, it was beautiful.
And it was before they went into school, so it's a little easier. So they didn't have that group. You haven't really built that core group of friends.
So they were babies, and I didn't have to worry about friends.
Yeah.
But I had to do my research about preschools and daycare, figure out what I was going to do. There was a lot of planning involved.
Yeah.
And then once we got there, we didn't have our furniture yet, so that was a big issue.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of picnicking in the living room. Thank God we had some carpet.
Yeah.
And barbecuing outside because we didn't have our plates or anything like that. But we made it work.
I've never did a big cross-country move like that, but we did move at one point.
You did, because you did it with me.
I did. Not with my kids, but I did help you the last time when you moved from Miami to New York, and I want to say that we did get on each other's nerves a little bit. we were both definitely grouchy by the end. I think you were just from lack of sleep, from just the stress of packing,
and then we had issues.
And then we were and then sitting there picking and choosing what to keep, what not to keep, and
So Suzanne was my great toss. I left a lot of stuff in Miami because of you, but we had to because we only had 2 cars. I didn't hire a truck. And we had to move fast because it was a whole other stuff.
Yeah, and then we had poor Ozzy, and he was getting stressed out.
My Prius, the computer shut down because of it.
On the highway.
Yeah, on the highway with a big truck. My husband was driving a big truck behind him because there was some kind of default. Thank God we went there was a Toyota dealer right there when it happened. So the universe was working out for us. And then they fixed it for free, which is awesome.
Because it was under warranty or whatever.
No, it was because it was
recalled or something.
Recall.
Yeah.
And it happened to happen at that point. But yeah, it was. And then so traveling with a pet. I didn't think ahead. I didn't have a carrier case for him.
Yeah, and I said, I think we need a carrying case.
And then we had to stop.
Yeah, because you saw that he was getting you get nervous traveling.
He was
with your
panting.
pet.
And I was freaking out. What about you when you moved?
It was, the kids were older. They were able, we moved in the same town. That's another story of why we moved. And it was, it was okay. But I think I told you, like, the first couple of weeks, like, the kids, like, and it was scary. The kids woke up crying because they didn't know where they were. Like, you know, like that moment, like, you wake up, you don't know where you are, and they're, like, a little confused or whatever. So the first, like, week or two, they woke up in the middle of the night crying, both of them. It was so, like, and you feel so bad. You're like, oh, no, it's okay. We're here. It's just a different place. It's okay, So, but then after a while, they did adjust. So,
I'm sure a lot of people go through that.
Yeah.
Where the kids start freaking out. Like,
Yeah.
where am I?
I know. I remember when I spoke to a mom years ago, and she was moving with her kids, and I just told her. I didn't tell her in front of her kids. I pulled her aside. I said, every kid's kind of different, how they adjust. I just wanted to let you know. My kids, they woke up in the middle of the night crying because they got a little confused as to where they were, and just watch out for that.
Aww.
So, well, also we moved into a house that we weren't familiar with.
Oh, that's true.
So, and that's why I thought, they're going to be okay. They've been here before.
Yeah.
They slept over here before. They're going to be fine. And then when that happened, it kind of like threw me for a loop because I'm like, oh, like,
Yeah, because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Their expectations are probably really high.
Yeah.
And then when they're like, oh my God, this is not my room.
Yeah.
It was grandma's house, right?
Yeah.
It was grandma's house.
Yeah. So
that was weird.
Yeah. And then we moved back to our old house. So everything worked out fine.
Everything worked out.
Yeah.
So when you're moving, definitely plan out everything that you're going to do. Make sure you have support.
Yeah.
And hopefully you have enough time.
Yeah.
Not like I did when the last time I moved,
Yeah.
but hopefully you had enough time to like think about how are you going to introduce the kids to the new environment. And if you're breastfeeding and breast pumping, I definitely suggest like having a list and maybe a plan of like, even put it on your phone. Like, okay, time to breast pump. Yeah, an alert. Time to breast pump. Because the last thing you want to do is get caught up in everything that's going on, and then you're so engorged that you don't want to risk getting mastitis or anything like that, or leaking all over the place. Yeah. The movers show up, and then you have like wet spots.
Yeah, like you're stressing out, like, oh, sorry.
Yeah. So make sure you just have a plan in place for when you're breastfeeding.
And and don't and also expect kind of like the unexpected. Like sometimes things are not going to go your way, but like you said, like try to keep a schedule if you can, and try not to be too stressed out.
Yeah, expect the unexpected.
Yeah,
moving sucks.
Yeah.
All right, so don't forget to download the MomsPumpHere Nursery Locator app on iTunes and Google Play.
Follow us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Bye.
Bye. If you like this video, click here to subscribe. If you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you would like to download the MomsPumpHere Nursery Locator app, click up here.